Sagittarius couples, hello and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. Please sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because this is for all four for more clarity if you need it. Keep in mind this is a general reading and everything may not resonate with everyone in every detail and every outcome. Things may differ for different people. And keep in mind that any of the energies can go vice versa. Okay, so just apply the situation according to how it played out for you. Okay, let's get started. Overall energy. The Moon card. And I am an intuitive reader. I do not read every card for its literal meaning and literal meaning only. So while this is the Moon card, it does represent the zodiac sign of Pisces. I also see it for Cancer because we've got crab, if I can speak clearly. There's a crab here for Cancer, and then we've got the dark, murky waters for Scorpio. Scorpios are deep divers. They're deep and a bit mysterious. So I feel like you could be dealing with any of the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And this is the overall energy. This is the moon. It could represent deception. It could represent secrets, moodiness, cycles, changes. So let's take a look here. So this could be the end of a cycle because we have endings and beginnings. So I believe that this is what Sagittarius is facing this week. Leo for some of you with the Sun card in reverse. Okay, so you're not feeling as happy as you normally were, as you were before. There could be some depression going on. There could be some drinking, overindulgence in alcohol. It looks like for Sagittarius, this is a one-sided relationship where one person is trying to put in the effort and one person is trying to hang on to the relationship and try to work things out. Okay, I'm just going to change the angle here a little bit. Okay, straighten things out. All right. So I'm feeling like there's been some conflict between you and your partner for a while now. There's been some heated exchange of words. There's been a lot of painful words that have been spoken without any kind of tact. Someone feels attacked while the other one feels on guard. This is someone that has been in and out of your life for quite some time, and now someone is ready to back down from the relationship while the other one is still hanging on, wanting to work on it. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of uncertainty about where this relationship is headed. And someone's been in a state of stagnation, keeping things in a state of stagnation with two people. This is an obvious love triangle that has been going on for quite some time. A lot of confusion, a lot of static within the relationship, and yeah, just a lot of uncertainty. Definitely getting a strong drinking vibe. Someone is overindulging in alcohol. There's been someone patiently waiting for this relationship to change, waiting for commitment, but not feeling quite certain, again, where things are headed. There's been a lot of trickery and deception, okay? And as a result of the trickery and deception, someone has been left feeling like a victim. Someone has been bringing illusions to the table. There's been this overall feeling of emotional loss. Someone's grieving the relationship and what things used to be and realizing that they're not the same anymore. Because there's talk about moving on, and there's been talk about that for quite some time. But it's just that no one has acted on it. But in the near future, you know, we're looking at the last weeks of January right now. Someone definitely is in love with someone else and sees a future elsewhere, and someone may actually come out and admit it if this hasn't already happened yet. And we have the Tower. So this is like that moment of devastation, that moment of your greatest fears coming alive. So you're realizing that it's time to go. Someone's definitely moving on. It looks like, Sagittarius, you were hoping for a firm foundation. You were hoping that this was a relationship that would last for the long haul. But instead, now you're facing this solitude. You're facing your partner being emotionally distant, not wanting to talk, not wanting to work things out, not interested in hearing about fixing things anymore. So there was a third-party situation, and it's all out in the open now. You're aware of what's going on. You're not in the dark anymore. And you have this deep knowing that you had this deep knowing the whole time. Like, you intuitively knew what was going on. You probably knew who it was. And yeah, someone sees a soulmate connection elsewhere. And yeah, not within this relationship. Some of you maybe were believing that this person that you are currently involved with was your soulmate. And this is someone who was lured away from the relationship and was probably dealing with an ex, possibly the mother or father of their children, your children. There are children somehow involved for some of you. Definitely feeling like there's a strong Cancer vibe here. So someone feels as though someone's disappointed that an offer or an apology was turned down. And so someone's about to execute their plan to leave. Someone's packing their bags up and they've got their sights set elsewhere. I'm seeing the severance of ties. I'm seeing a lot of resentment where everything's up in the air and you really don't know where you stand. And, you know, someone was feeling stuck for quite some time, but decisions have been made and someone's ready to move. So this last few weeks of January is all about movements, choices, and decisions. So someone's definitely finding balance and moving forward, facing their fears, leaving the old situation behind in exchange for something new. Yeah, someone's realizing maybe there's some type of duality. You know, this is someone who was showing you two different faces. This situation has you in a state of panic, and you're thinking about it constantly. One of you is still willing to work on this relationship because you're fearing the loss of the relationship and you don't want to let it go. Someone has their mind made up. They're looking for a new beginning. Someone's definitely looking to the past and feeling a lot of remorse about someone that they were dealing with in the past, and they're trying to figure out how they can fix that because, okay, this is the one that then feels like they missed an opportunity with someone from the past. And I feel like between the two of you, there's a lot of arguing about the past. It's like someone can't get over the past. You're thinking of the times when things were happy and wishing that you can get those times back. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. It's been this way for quite some time. This is someone that has been giving you they've been lying to you, trying to make you believe that they wanted a real relationship, but they really didn't. This is someone that was leading you on and like pulling at your heartstrings. And now someone has realized, you know, come to the painful realization that they're about to pack their things and leave because things have become too intense. They can't stand the heat any longer and they're leaving. And here it is. Scorpio for some of you. The Death card. The end. The finale. And then we've got the Tower. So things are definitely, this is loose ends being tied up. Finalizations being put to things. You're healing from this betrayal. Some of you. You're healing, moving on. And she gives off Queen of Pentacles gives off a strong motherly vibe to me. So again, mother of your children, father of your children. Or this is someone that's really focused on their career, focused on their finances. Someone who's very nurturing, very caring, very down to earth, and very practical. So this has been dragging on for quite some time. Knight of Pentacles, slowest knight in the deck. Someone's making a very slow and methodical, or has been making very slow and methodical move. You know, planning what their next steps are going to be. Leaving, traveling, okay, into a situation that they believe is going to be victorious. So, this relationship, if it's not there already, is headed for a break. A break that you really didn't want. No inner peace found. Multiple cards here talking about travel, taking a leap of faith, leaving, being spiritually guided elsewhere. So this is like an end to a karmic cycle. Okay. Got the king and the queen here. So yeah, mother and father. Yeah. A lot of these cards have their backs turned, like you feel ignored, you feel insignificant, you don't feel like your partner hears you or that you're significant at all. There's a lot of conflict, and someone's ready to leave the conflict alone. They're tired of fighting, they're tired of the drama. And the other side is tired of the secrets and lies, and they've lost confidence in this relationship. Yeah, and there could have been some type of literal affair, like someone has definitely crossed the line and there's no going back. There's a lot of mental conflict, a lot of mental static and uncertainty about where you're bringing this. Here it is. Again, leaving. Someone has their mind made up. For some of you, this is someone leaving a job. Because I'm seeing partnerships and alliances are being affected. Some people may be leaving a job in favor of a new one. You know, someone didn't see a future elsewhere, like in a job or in a relationship. Someone didn't feel like they were getting the recognition and reward that they felt that they deserved. Didn't feel like they were getting their accolade, you know, and they're putting their hope elsewhere. For some of you, this could be an Aquarius involved somehow, or this could be your chart placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Yeah, this is a reunion, the Three of Cups. Or then this is also, for me, a card of overindulgence. Like someone's drinking too much. Someone has a drinking problem. Someone has an ego problem. Someone's obsessed, even. Someone could be very possessive. This speaks to addictions as well. Codependency. You know, maybe codependency on toxic relationships. Maybe someone has this cycle of being in abusive relationships, and maybe this situation coming to an end is putting things in perspective to you and sobering you up to the fact that it's time to make a change, because there could be this feeling of self-sabotage. And maybe someone doesn't quite realize it. And when you got the Justice in reverse, divorces. Everybody, I'm seeing groundwork is being laid. Here it is again, leaving. The cards, I don't mean to sound redundant, but the cards continue to repeat themselves. So I just tell you what it is that I see. Leaving. While looking back, someone's looking to the past. Someone's thinking about someone from the past. Three-party situation. Love triangles are ending. Someone is going back to someone from the past. It's like they can't forget this person. They can't stop thinking about them. Thinking about the past. Everything is pointing to the past. So I feel like this is a week of reality checks. Gemini for some of you with the Lover's card. And with the Judgment card in reverse, someone's making a judgment call. Here it is again, Six of Cups, the past. Nostalgic memories. Someone is hung up on this person from the past and they're moving on. So yeah, here it is. Ace of Wands, new beginning. Yeah, it's the end of a cycle. End of a cycle. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So this is definitely someone, okay, this is destined and fated events that are happening. Someone's taking their power back and no longer sitting in a relationship, and they're manifesting a new opportunity for themselves. And for some of you, you could have been waiting maybe for some type of money opportunity, some type of business opportunity. Here comes material harvest. The material harvest of the things that you've been working hard for, the things that you've been preparing for. It's like new beginnings. Multiple cards talking about new beginnings, letting go of the old. Someone wants forgiveness for things from the past. This is a reunion. Okay, so definitely there's someone reuniting with someone from the past. So this isn't something new. Oh, here it is. Wheel of Fortune. The end. The ending. It's all ending. And this isn't something that's new. It's been going on for quite some time. But it looks like the end of January is, you know, people shoring things up and putting things, tying up loose ends, leaving things behind, taking this leap of faith into something else, into a new beginning. But this is destined and fated events, so things are lining up. So that's what I'm seeing. You know, this person has been emotionally distant from you for quite some time. And now things are ending. Let's take a look at an advice card. And go ahead and complete the reading. You know what? Let's see if we can move on to some spiritual advice. Holy Spirit, what advice do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Okay, here's the Ace of Swords also. Freedom from a situation, severance of ties, the truth being revealed. You were dealing with someone who could have been a bit of a narcissist. And it's an ending. You're tired of putting up with all of the frustration, all of the lies, the ego. Okay, one more. And I'll cut the deck. Power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Then we have courage to ask and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. And at the bottom of the deck, don't forget to pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a card of advice to end the reading. Holy Spirit, what advice do you have for Sagittarius couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Okay, well, it flew over here. Courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So, Sagittarius, the last few weeks of January is going to be about taking courage and realizing that you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Trust your intuition, but be discerning about your intuition. Discern the difference between your intuition and your fears. Don't allow your fears to guide you. Don't be misled. Listen to your intuition. And this is the last couple of weeks of January is about forward movement, forward momentum, decision making. All right, so Sagittarius, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can do so by going directly to my website, which is angelicascensionstarot.com. And you can also, I am available in the Instant Go app by text only. So the profile, the direct link to my profile is in the description box below, so you can click there and we can have a text dialogue about your current situation, and I can do a reading for you there as well. All right, Sagittarius, I pray that you are well and that this reading gave you a bit of clarity. I wish you guys the absolute best. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I wish you guys the absolute best, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.